16 June. This was at 11:47 p.m. Sunday. Though there's no sun on this day, and these are maple leaves from right outside my house. This is a big problem going on. I don't know if folks can see or are aware of, but you can choose to believe that everything is normal and natural, that the sky, the way it looks, that's normal. Or you can choose to know that that is geoengineering and the sky is being filled with poisons and toxins, to include but not limited to things like aluminum, barium, strontium, those metals. Those metals are then breathed in and collect on the ground because it all comes down. There's also such things in some of the spray from time to time, and you can look these things up to know, but vaccines, different components like desiccated red blood cells, technological components, all these things can be known. You can choose to believe that this is normal and natural, but I'm here to tell you, you need to know that it's not. You need to know that you're under a daily, what amounts to a biological and chemical attack that's being conducted on you on purpose, on all of us, on all life. It's not just the animals that breathe these things in and all these funguses and metals get inside the body and then have to be dealt with. Things that tend to make one have less cognitive function because of the metals that seep in and get through the blood-brain barrier. Makes those signals of thoughts and emotion that trigger and spark within the brain get out of control. And if not realized, those are acted upon impulsively. That's why you have a society in this chaotic state of mind inside, because it's not only the stuff they're breathing every day that's increasing exponentially, it's also the things they've already been injected with, because they choose to believe the authority figures that say these vaccines are good for them, because they have not yet chosen to know for themselves what those vaccines really are, what the ingredients really are in the vaccines and what they do. Because when you're already cut off, it is so hard, but it takes focus and attention and will, and you can overcome the damage that they have done to all of us and are doing. And when that's realized and recognized, you can correct yourself and your thought processes and get these toxins out of the body and the brain, and you can think, feel, and comprehend clearly. When that can be done and accomplished and not actions taken on impulse, these messages can be then communicated to others, and I hope quickly, in a way that they can understand with whatever language or verbiage or analogy or allegory it takes to get them to see what's actually going on with their own mind, to be able to visualize what's actually happening right here to them, to all of us right now in the physical world. Because until that's done, folks just continue to play mind games of belief with themselves instead of knowing. So please listen, whether it's someone that's in a lab coat telling you everything is okay and fine and normal and natural, I'm telling you it's not. They are lying to you. Whether it's a lab coat or whether it's a suit, whether it's the same costume that they dress folk in for their funeral, that they wear in their coffin, complete with hangman's noose around their neck. Don't let the spiritually dead continue to drive you deeper and deeper into a materialistic, narcissistic state that thinks that the material world is all there is, because you are more inside. All of us are. Once we realize it, we realize the importance of that communication to get others to realize that they're all playing games. They're all playing a big role-playing game, and they've picked their role to play in it, and they play that role until they realize they're playing someone else's game, and they stop. When that happens, they stop conducting the harmful actions based off belief. It needs to happen, and quickly, for all of our sakes. Thanks for listening. Feel free to share.